Good morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome back to Rochester, New York for today's semifinal action of the Just Get Good Invitational between the Boston Terriers and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to yet a different ice surface here in Rochester as we make our way at the Rochester Ice Center over to the East Rink for today's semifinal clash, the first ever meeting between two top five teams, Boston and Pittsburgh. Well, we are joined in the oven by none other than the Commodore George Pearsall. George, what do you got for us today?
Well, Jeremy, this morning's game features two perfect 4-0 teams coming in. I can't remember these teams really ever playing each other, so this will be probably a feeling out process early. Sure to be a great matchup.
The starting lineup for your Penguins in net, number 30, Ryland Calabrese, a.k.a. the Cannoli. On defense, 27, Cameron Pelly, and 57, David Chappell. Up front for the Penguins, your wings are number 19, Jimmy Halliday, number 97, D'Angelo Flume, and your center, number 17, Zach Brenneman, has a big scoring chance off the stick of Flume, a wraparound attempt by Halliday as the Penguins are in the action early here against the Terriers.
Yeah, Penguins with a couple really quality chances there, 15 seconds in.
Pelly at the point, down for Halliday. He wedges it just past Brenneman. Doing some skipping going on here. Keep an eye on that as out come the Terriers, and here's the gentleman you want to watch, Carter Watson. As he gets his first shot of the game on the Cannoli. Out come the Penguins, it's Golnack pushing it deep. Bolus tracks. As the Terriers break out, the Terriers will be in white, a lot like Boston University's uniforms.
Yep.
The white and red striping, red buckets. Your Penguins are in the black Penguins uniforms with the traditional Penguin logo on the chest. The black pants, the black socks, and the iconic goal. Oh! Pens Elite helmet as Bolus sends one screaming just outside of the short side corner there.
I think Bolus thought he had it.
I thought he had it. I was trying to look for a celly. We should get the announcer Shelley's on TV one of these days. Don't actually point the camera at me ever. Cameraman Rob Schweitzer making the flight in last night to catch playoff action here. As Cullen pulls up for the Terriers, finds a trailer. It'll come off the skate of the Brodozer. Bros to the red line.
Penguins definitely holding the early advantage in time of possession thus far.
I feel like Boston will be a team that'll be a quick strike capability here.
Oh, yeah.
Out come the Terriers. Weaving through center. Player knocked down in front. Carlson will get there, tap it to Jones. Jones flying through center ice. Will feed it across just in front of Schweitzer, who gets up on the forecheck. It'll be tossed in behind the net. And out come the Terriers. As they jump in on an offside play at the line, I realize I have not been running the clock at all. So let me get that reset here. Oh,
Jeremy,
that's why. I hit the button, but it didn't.
Let's dig in here on the Terriers center, number 61. You see him taking the draw here, Carter Watson. Leading his team in points so far through the early going. 7 goals in 4 games so far. One of those players you hear about in the birth year, Carter Watson is.
We get a whistle here, and it's going to be a hook on Halliday. Looked like a decent takeaway to me. But I'm not the one with the whistle.
The ref would disagree with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he would.
And now the Terriers with their chance to get on the board first here on this power play.
I mean, I would say nobody puts Jimmy in the box, but, I mean, I guess that official does. So the Terriers will take to the man advantage here. Watson leans over Brenneman. As Caruso will play it behind for Foster. Rimmed behind the Cannoli, looking for Brenneman. It'll be Watson to it for the Terriers. Under pressure immediately from the Honey Badger. There's a shot sent in the Cannoli. Great rebound control there. I love that, pushing it away all the way to the wall. As they'll come off a skate in front. A one-timer by Watson, taken into the chest.
Save.
The Cannoli gets to the rebound, and look how quick he's cat-like to get back up. That's a body check in the corner, no call. So we got Brenneman sent flying to the ice. We play on.
Brenneman took the brunt of that collision. Holy moly.
Has one shot, two shot from in front. The Cannoli tracks it well, and the Penguins will clear off a stick. So no icing. 40 seconds left on that power play as they'll take over.
Great clear there.
Boston comes streaming back in.
Oh.
Gets it under the glove of the Cannoli. And that whistle took a while.
I can say right now, Coach Verbeek here, giving it to the officials. He did not like that stick coming in to the Cannoli's glove hand while he was covering the puck. So
those goaltenders don't wear a lot of padding on the back. So when they've got that glove down on the puck, the back of the hand is exposed. You get a slash like that, you could do some damage.
Yep.
Great job by Golnak to jump on that. We've talked about it before. The wings on those face-offs there. Golnak jumping on the puck, and the Penguins have it in the Terrier zone short-handed. Golnak looking for a deflection.
10 seconds to go in the power play.
The Terriers will get control and come through center. As Halliday escapes from the sin bin. A shot comes in.
Oh, boy.
Off the Cannoli, rebound out front.
Oh!
Poking through, dribbles through the crease and just bounces over a stick. The stick a tapper at the side of the net for Boston.
Penguins lucky to get out of this penalty here unscathed.
And I think they're gonna have to watch taking penalties in this one.
Yep. Look out.
As the OG darts through into the offensive end. Has it knocked away. Up on the forecheck is Carlson.
Look at the way Owen gets that puck deep, allows his line mates to change, and the puck stays in the offensive zone the whole time. Great play by Golnak.
Out come the Terriers. A rolling puck gathered in by Yandel. So we put him behind. Oh. He falls down on the play. Track will get to the puck as they battle in the corner. Will be rimmed around and taken by Schweitzer. He'll find Jones. Jones darting to the outside as he winds and fires down low. That's kicked away.
Heavy shot by Jones there.
They battle along the wall. You're Carlson with a shot in front that's blocked. The Penguins track, gets to it, taps it towards the wall, but on come the Terriers. Yandel to the middle. Good back check by Schweitzer to take it away. He has it poked away from him. Stays with it and chops it to the line, but not out. A bouncing puck will be swiped to the neutral zone by Jones. The Penguins will get a line change. He gains that line, gets it deep. Exactly a minute after Golnak did it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brenneman
almost pokes it free. As the Terriers get to the line, they leave it up top. Here is Flume. D'Angelo Flume to the outside. Pulling up and tossing it in for Brenneman. Brenneman will get there, spinning it to the middle. Halliday couldn't get a twig to it. And back come the Terriers. Foster along the boards. Here's Caruso. Caruso and Foster battle deep. They'll rim it around the boards just past the stick of Halliday. He pressures the point, and that allows Brenneman to play takeaway. They'll get no further than the neutral zone as on comes the Terriers, who fire one off the mask of the Cannoli.
You see the Terriers starting to come on here with a bit of pressure.
Expect that to be the way the game goes more than that early advantage the Penguins had. That's Flume gets control. They'll send it across to Chappie. Chappie with a blast from the point. Misses just wide.
And you see the full line change while the puck's in the offensive zone. Great play by the Penguins there to get fresh bodies out. That's how you capitalize on these teams, Jeremy. You get fresh bodies and wear the opponent down.
Out comes, I think, McCain for Boston as the Cannoli will make the stop and use the stick to deposit it behind the cage. A nice little chip outlet there by Pelly in order to spring Golnack. Pearsall will back into the zone. He had the beepers on beep, beep, beep as he backs in on an offside play.
You mentioned McCann there. He's their second leading point getter. Robbie McCann is number 7 for the Terriers. So far in the tournament, 3 goals, 3 assists. Another dangerous player, amongst others, on this Terrier squad.
And we'd be remiss if we did not thank the good folks of Evolve Hockey for putting on this Just Get Good Invitational. The starting tournament for the Penguins the last 3 seasons. So we want to thank them, as well as the city of Rochester, for its generous hospitality.
Are they going to call Carlson? Could they be? No. Okay. I thought they were calling.
No, I think it's a Boston penalty.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
I thought we had possession when he touched it, so. Penguins go to the power play. The Seven Fields Wealth Management power play, Jeremy.
As it's rimmed around, the Terriers will try to clear, not past Chappie. A bouncing puck comes into the middle. In the second attempt, they'll get it out the center. Here's Pelly picking it up. Your power play unit is Jones, Carlson, Schweitzer, Chappell, and Pelly as Carlson darts in the middle. Lays it outside for a blast from Jones. Penguins get an early shot attempt on this power play. It'll be gathered in by the Terriers, and it's icing if it's far enough, and it is. Oh, they wave it off. Almost like an NHL-style wave off there, as the Terrier was the closest player, but it clearly crossed the line. We'll play on. The Penguins will look to set it up. Here's Flume in front for Jones. Knocked away from him. Here's Burrows with it. Burrows poking at it. Couldn't quite get it to track. Track up on the forecheck. I love it. The speedy Penguin defenseman disrupting the Boston breakout. The Boston shorthanded, able to come to the Penguin line before it's taken back by Halliday. He'll find Brenneman. It ramps up his stick, but he stays right with it. A heavy drive from Flume is blockered to the corner. Flume in behind, goes off of a stick in front, couldn't quite come free to Brenneman. Out comes Watson. He'll delay as Bros.
Oh, textbook defense there by Rowan Bros. Wow.
And he manages to do the interference that they called the earlier. Oh! As a shot from the point gets by a screened Cannoli.
You gotta stop the clock.
Stop the clock!
Clock!
Yeah, I can tell you right now, the Cannoli did not see that puck. He was down in the butterfly. It sailed over his shoulder. He did not see that coming. There was a couple bodies in front. And now for the 3rd game in a row, Jeremy, the Penguins are going to play from behind. And now the Terriers are going to come back right into the Penguin zone. Looking for more.
In front for a blast. That's stopped by the Cannoli.
Good play by Owen there. Not forcing it to the middle, just gets it deep, gets it out of the zone. Great play by the OG.
The Terriers possessing their own end.
Penguins are starting to collapse on him down low.
They possess up. As the Terriers run a breakout here, they'll get it to the Penguin line for Foster. Foster across for Pearsall. Pearsall up to the line. Here's Golnack.
Here comes McCann, number 7.
In front for a shot. And look at the Cannoli challenge. That one coming out.
He was out to the bottom of the circle.
Big time stop. Well, they delayed starting the clock, so my clock's off here. I'll try to get that reset. I got 20 questions coming in.
Junior Terriers with the early edge in shots on goal, 10-6 in favor of Boston. And it's a pretty even back and forth affair thus far.
Face off in the Terrier end, controlled by Boston. They'll break things out. It's disrupted by Schweitzer. He gives it over to Jones. Jones to the left half wall. They'll battle there. Schweitzer comes away with it. Good body position by Schweitzer. They battle in deep up top, Chappell.
Nice play by Chappell there, going D to D, keeping the possession.
Here's Pelly, now Chappie. Chappie with a blast. Into the midsection and gobbled up by the goaltender.
Jeremy, you see that low to high play? The Penguins cycling down low, Carlson and Schweitzer. They come up to Chappie. He doesn't throw it on net. He goes D to D. They maintain that possession back to Chappie. Start to spread out the defense that way. Great play by the Carlson line and the Chappie-Pelly duo on D.
And it gives the forwards a chance to get net front.
Yeah.
Because you want that traffic. That's how Boston scored. The shot from the point looked innocent enough, but you could tell with 37 people in the Cannoli's kitchen.
Cannoli's kitchen.
The Cannoli's kitchen.
Is that
why you have to be a new segment? The Cannoli kitchen.
I think so.
The Penguins have 2 minutes with the old 2-9er. We could have recipes from the Cannoli's kitchen.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Penguins will have an offensive zone draw. As it's fired towards the net on the back end of Halliday, set in front.
Wow.
Puck laying in the crease.
Boy, Brenneman almost able to get a stick on it from his rear end. But the Terriers goalie able to keep it out. This Terriers team, Jeremy, ranked 4th in the country last year. And despite that high ranking, the Penguins never ran into them at tournaments, and their paths just didn't cross. So a top 5 team, and boy, they've added some new players as well. A dangerous squad.
But it's one of those things, the Boston teams are often tough for the Pittsburgh teams to get to play because it is a haul.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh teams don't want to jump on the flights to Boston because it's about a 9-hour drive, I believe. Same with the Boss. I know we've had some luck playing, mid-Fairfield and place, which is Connecticut, not quite Boston, but, in places like York or things like that. But, I will say that the 2010s are making our first trip to Boston coming up in October.
Nice.
So look for Cine TV to bring you coverage from Beantown. As Halliday drives in, getting to that dangerous high slot, shoots one down low, rebound at the side of the net is again covered by the skilled goaltender for the Terriers.
What a shift there from the Brenneman line. Just long puck possession, cycling, the puck going low to high to low, shots from the slot, rebounds. You saw a little bit of everything on that shift.
Track to Burrows at the point, deflected in front by Pearsall to end up behind the net.
Here comes Watson with speed.
Darting to the middle, one-on-one with Track as he sends a feed across.
What a play.
The unselfishness there. As he pulls it around, the defender goes backhand to forehand.
I mean, Jeremy, there's not a whole lot you can do there. He looked like a man among boys there, Carter Watson did. Number 61 for the Terriers. Carried the puck out from behind the net, dangled through to the middle, and real composed play to bring it back to the forehand. And 2-0 Terriers here with 2:23 left in the first.
Terriers out shooting the Penguins 11-9 here in period number 1 as it's popped past Track. It'll be picked up in the corner, rimmed around to Burrows. Burrows trying to go up the wall. As always, I believe the Penguins will stick to their game. Yep, puck pressure, taking away time and space. As on comes Jones with the backhander driven towards the net. That'll be fought off by the goalie. In front for a shot. Waved that up top by Carlson. He couldn't get control.
Good look by Schweitzer into the middle to find Jones.
Puck knocked down and dumped in. It'll be Foster back to get it. Danny Bananas, Foster with a cross-ice feed. That's picked off, but it's offside.
Back and forth action. The difference being a couple of those high-quality chances. The Terriers able to put behind the Cannoli. Shots now 11-10.
Face-off outside of the Penguin zone. In comes Halliday. Halliday with a drive. That's blocked to the corner. He'll go there to get it. Supported well by Brenneman. It's poked just past him, though. And on come the Terriers through the neutral zone. They'll dump it in behind the net where Foster will get there. Tossed up the half wall by the Pens. They can't clear. Puck rolls around. It'll be gathered in by Foster behind the net and played up for Halliday. Halliday to Brenneman, and Brenneman scoots through the neutral zone. Looking to gain the edge. He's decked on the play. The arm will go up. I think it was more so the distance from the boards there, George.
Yeah, you know what? He kind of just lunged into Brenneman, who goes flying into the boards there. You're right. If that's right up alongside the boards and he's angled that way, maybe no call. But the Penguins now going to go to the power play, and with 44 seconds to go in the first period, big moment in the game here.
I think it's huge. You know, they'll get at least half of it here in the first period. Let's see if they can. I'd like them to not carry this power play over to the second, to be honest with you. It's cut the lead in half, but Pelly's pass is picked off. And as Cameron Pelly does, he takes the puck right back. Stopping and pulling up in the corner. Across comes Pelly. With speed, he's pressured.
You see that relentless pressure from the Terriers. Look at that. The Penguins won the faceoff in the offensive zone. The Terriers able to get possession, and ever since then, they've been on their heels.
Bolus will get the puck. Here's Pearsall. Cross ice feed to Golnack. The OG over the line. Oh, look.
Great play by Owen. Oh, don't shoot, yeah. You hear the parents coaching them from the stands, telling them to shoot. I don't think they knew how much time was left there. But that shows you the difference. Those little moments in the game. The Penguins with an opportunity. Basically the entire power play then spent trying to get the puck back and get possession. So a really skilled Terriers team, and the Penguins have their hands full here.
They do. They're trailing. Is this the first time they've trailed by 2?
I believe it
know
is.
they've trailed by 1.
I believe
they've always been able to kind of jump back on it and get that taken, get it tied up. But now it'll take a pair of goals, which, quite frankly, they have. So,
yep.
It's a matter of staying calm, staying within your game. You have Coach Kyle Verbeek, the head coach of the Penguins. He's flanked by Jimmy Halliday and Joe Pelly. Joe Pelly pulling double coaching duty as he also helps to coach younger son Landon.
That's it.
As they head to the semifinals this morning after this one. A 4-game day for Joe Pelly yesterday on the bench.
Wow.
Heard him down in the lobby, a little hot tea last night to soothe the vocal cords.
Yep.
Was starting to get a little raspy. He probably doesn't talk as much as we have to, but 4 games, he probably got in a couple thousand words there.
That's it. And I'll tell you what, Jeremy, he'd like nothing more than to coach 4 more games today.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So on the penalty kill there, you saw Terriers forward Gavin Thomas, number 21, with the kill. Just a relentless player. Gavin Thomas, a dangerous player who's played with the Pens players, many of them at the PA Brick.
Okay, that's where I know the name from. Where's he? Is he from Boston?
No, they moved to Boston because his father coaches for the Providence Bruins, the AHL Bruins, an assistant coach for them.
Where did they play before?
Cincinnati.
That's why I knew.
There you go.
Squish played them in years past.
Little known fact about the Thomas family. Gavin Thomas comes from a long line of high-end performers. His mother, Andrea, was the United States draft beer pouring champion, Jeremy, at one point.
My biggest question there is, how do you get in that competition?
Well, you know what? You could probably ask her. She'll tell you. But, yes, a former draft beer pouring champion. I think she even had to go to Europe for, the international competition.
Wonder if there's a draft beer drinking competition.
Well, if so, I like your chances.
Here's Schweitze along the board, as that was a lackluster Penguin power play. We were excited about it when they got it, but the Terriers putting an end to it. We're back to 5-on-5 action here.
You see Watson 2-on-1 here in the corner. Penguins working away. Now they got 2-on-2. And the Terriers come out with it.
Bros battles. Watson will dart to the middle. It's taken back by Schweitzer with speed. carrying through the neutral zone. Pulling up, looking for a trailer. He'll feather it all the way across. He heard it. He heard the stick slapping on the ice from Jonesy.
I love the play by Schweitzer. They didn't just throw it on net. Pulled up, made a play, tried to find his teammate.
Great defensive play by Foster to force the puck behind the net.
I thought you might see a hold there.
No play catch.
Here we go.
As Flume takes away. His shot, high near side, gets to his own rebounding, cranks it off the pads. A good double tap chance there by Flume.
Look at Brenneman on the back check.
Penguins get their first scoring chance of the second period. Here's Brenneman in front of the Penguin bench. It'll come back to Foster. The Penguins will regroup Caruso. Now Flume. Flume off of a shinny into the Terrier end. They work as Halliday disrupts through center and Foster battles along the wall. And battle he does. That kid is just a warrior out there.
Absolutely.
Here's Flume into the offensive zone. Between the wickets to the area behind the cage. Sending one in front for a drive from Pearsall that's stopped by a stick in front. And back come the Dogs. Pelly will get control.
Penguins, some tired bodies out here. You'd like to see them get that puck deep.
Boston in a change as Pelly drives in. He'll make a move off the wall. That's silky.
Yep.
Gets it to Bolus, and in front is Braden Pearsall. Pearsall on the spot at the top of the crease, able to get control of the puck and just tap it in. Happy the Penguins are on the board.
And that play was made possible by Cameron Pelly bringing that puck up the ice. The Penguins were changing. He held possession along the boards, allowing the fresh bodies to get out, used his skills to bring it to the inside, and then Pearsall buries the puck as it laid there in the crease. 2-1 Terriers, Pens right back in it.
You mentioned the tired bodies. The Penguins got that line change as Pelly controlled the puck. And that move off the boards was just straight
crazy.
silky.
Yep.
As Pelly will chop it free to Golnack.
Coming back.
Golnack with a heavy blast. That's blocked. We've seen more and more of that, the block shots this year, as players learning how to fill those shooting lanes defensively. Pelly working in his own end to defend. Great play there.
Oh boy.
Boyle will take it back at center, and the Terriers crisscross into the Penguin end. A shot eludes the blocker side of the cannoli. And Pelly back to it. Puck's just attracted True.
Look at him. Look at him.
Okay. Drives in, knocked down on the play. I actually like the no call there.
3-on-1.
I don't like the result of it, which is a 3-on-1 in front, and it's forehand, backhand, back of the net.
Yeah, goalie Calabre's down right now. Looks like Carlson went, to make a defensive play there, and they might have collided. I didn't notice it. I didn't see it. But Calabre's is down and clearly in some discomfort.
Hey, warm up. What?
Call 911?
No, I don't
No?
want to say that.
Sorry.
I didn't see the collision that occurred.
No, me neither. But for those watching at home, there's some sort of incident on the ice. We'll keep you posted, but Rylan Calabrese is down and being attended to.
Dr. Flume on the ice with him. We're going to step aside here for a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Rylan Calabrese attended to on the ice. Appears to be a potential leg issue. He's got 2 doctors with him. He is walking with some help, but walking. So, doesn't appear to be cut in any way, which is fantastic. So, of course,
Are we live?
not going to speculate. Yeah.
Okay.
Not going to speculate on any of what could be wrong because I am not a physician. The Commodore, obviously, he's a Commodore. So, we will see a goaltender change. The squish tender coming in.
And the tough spot for the entire Penguins team as they're obviously overwhelmed with emotion watching their teammate go down like that. And hard to focus on a semifinal hockey game at a time like this.
Well, but that's what they're going to do.
Yep.
And Kyle Verbeek, head coach, going to bring them together at the bench, get them ready. Squish tender's going to step out. Penguins are going to line up, and we're going to play some hockey, folks.
Back at it.
It'll be Carlson to take the face-off. Penguins put it in to the offensive zone, trailing by a pair here with 11 minutes to go in the period.
Overshadowing, the play there was Boston getting that 3-1 advantage as part of that play. So Penguins have their work cut out for them to get back into it.
Here's Burrows with it. An important goal, too, for the Terriers because the Penguins have just gotten one.
Yep.
Those could be turning points in the game. As the squish tender able to get his first action.
Great first save there by Squish, a big save.
Come on, Jack.
As Carlson weaves in. What a play there. Twisting, putting the puck behind himself. Now uses the body to protect. Penguins get some fresh bodies as Carlson controls in the offensive zone. A breakout by the Terriers. They drive in. Foster defends to the outside. He'll be left in front, battled for, and a play by Watson to drive the side of the cage, left the puck up top, and a player just picked it up in full flight and able to find the back of the net and make it 4-1 Boston.
I didn't quite see the play there, but clearly a big goal for the Terriers as they're looking to take a commanding lead.
Well, it's why you do those drop passes, so you know those switches.
Yep.
Watson taking the attention of the defense and the goaltender with him because you have to. You know, and as he's ready to pull the trigger, he laid it across to somebody coming the opposite direction. So he's gone one way, this kid coming the other. The defense and goaltender having to try to react like that. It's a difficult play. He makes things happen shooting. He makes things happen passing. Nice play by the Terriers. It's 4-1. Penguins looking to group together. As they keep it to the outside, it's defended by Caruso. Chopped that by Pelly. In deep comes Pearsall. Nice takeaway there. Here's Halliday. Up for Flume. That pass is picked. Flume stays with it as a rolling puck is wedged to the Penguin line. It'll be an offside call.
Just to give a quick update, Calabrese is seated. They brought some ice out for him. Dr. Flume and his father are attending to him. And he's communicating, talking, drinking some water.
Here's Chappie to the outside. Looking for Golnack. No icing on the play as it'll get in behind. Golnack with the forecheck. It comes off the goaltender. Back come the Terriers. Here's Thomas. Defended by Pelly. They battle along the boards. Golnack crashes back. But Thomas able to come right out. Rebound off the Squish's pads. Cleared by Pearsall.
3-on-2.
They'll find Pelly. Pelly with a drive off the blocker. Back come Boston. Chappie will keep things to the outside here as the player tries to drive in. Squish making the save and clearing the rebound are the Pens defense.
Nice to see Bolus back there covering for Pelly on D.
As Carlson weaves in, fires a backhander that's fought off by the blocker. As he tries to center it to Schweitzer, that's off of a stick. Jones trying to get to the rebound. It'll be cleared by Boston. As we near the midway point of the game, Penguins trailing by 3 here. As Watson fires one, good block there by Bros. Bros will do some banging in the corner. The Terriers twist and turn, working it low to high. Sent across for a one-time drive that goes off the side of the net. There's a stick in the middle. I'm not sure whose twig it is. As a shot comes off of a player in front, Penguins trying to counterattack. They're going to say, I was going to say that was offside.
That was definitely outside.
Maybe a delay on the whistle there, but they got it nonetheless.
Jeremy, you watch this Carter Watson. Probably my first chance to watch him closely. And just a dangerous player. He's got all the skill and the size and the hockey IQ. But, being able to have that reach and the range, strength, he is the total package.
Penguins battle outside their line. A rolling puck, chopped that and brought on by D'Angelo Flume. Flume on a 3-on-2. He's got Brenneman with him. Tries to feather it through. Good stick there. Defensively, Flume takes it right back and finds the corner. Looking for the forecheck from Halliday. That was a good fake one way, go the other.
Sure was.
We see the Pens do it. That time we saw Boston. As Brenneman will dump it deep. Penguins on the delayed forecheck. Able to get the swat out of the air by Flume. Brenneman will battle in the neutral zone. That battle forces a turnover to Caruso, who finds Flume, but he'll come off the skate. In comes Watson, shot blocked by Foster.
Look at Foster, just an absolute animal.
Battled at center ice. And playing takeaways, Bolus. Bolus with a heavy blast. That got by.
Off the pipe.
As Big Ben strikes one here in Rochester.
Here we go.
Pelly picks one off. Finding Pearsall, the Penguins' goal scorer thus far. Back in front for Pelly. To the side for the OG.
Beautiful play there by the Penguins. Pearsall takes the puck in, finds Pelly, who looks shot but then passes to the OG, who is very patient with the puck, cuts back to the middle, and dumps it in the right side of the net. 4-2 Terriers, the Penguins working their way back into the contest.
What a job there by the OG to pull that around.
Yep. Great play.
He's not a play, he just crushes a lot. Oh, and Golnack makes it 4-2. As Pearsall driving back in to Golnack. Back for Bolus, who gets it towards the cage. He's looking for Pearsall. Pearsall disrupts. Bolus with it. He'll fire down low. Rebound bouncing out front, cleared by the Terriers.
Penguins building some momentum on this shift here.
And they definitely had it earlier.
Yep.
There's Golnack and Pearsall working the corners. Pearsall will come away with it.
I'd like to see a line change while they're in the zone here, just like you've seen them do in the past. There you go, send it deep and get, there you go.
Owen Golnack disrupts the breakout attempt, and they're going to get a line change here as Jones pressures in the corner.
Does one of you guys have footage of what happened to him?
It'll be Carlson. Carlson shooting. As they twist with it, here is Carlson back to the point. Bros with a shot, deflects by Jones. Jones in the corner. He'll toss it to Schweitzer. He tries to give that tap right back. Good defensive stick. But the Penguins continue to possess as Track will fire one to the opposite corner. Carlson in to get it. Fakes one way, goes the other. Continues to battle through the corner. Schweitzer there in support. Looking backside, what a cut by Track, and he forces the shot through. But I don't think it got the whole way through. I think it was blocked out front. Here's Schweitzer. Behind the net. Up to Bros at the point. Carlson with it now. And we'll find Schweitzer in front. Off a couple twigs to track. Penguins possessing here. Has Boston stuck in their end for what could potentially be 2 shifts here. If the Penguins can get another change. We've already seen 1 offensive zone line change. We'd like to see the puck get in the back of the net. Here's Schweitzer. Working down low. Now Caruso keeps it the blue line. Kicked out the center, and it'll get past Caruso. The Terriers looking for a change. It's a bailout change. 4 of the 5 just huffing it to the bench.
Penguins coming on strong here with a major push here with 3 minutes to go in the second period.
It'll be Caruso along the boards. The Terriers will regroup at center. They'll dump it down the half wall. Here's Foster with it. Foster and Halliday team up in the corner.
The Penguins pushing to get one more here before the end of this period. They've definitely had the better of the play the last few minutes here.
4-2 score, second period action. As the puck will pop free, here's Brenneman. Sending it all the way across to Flume. Flume cutting to the middle, finding Halliday with speed. Has it knocked away at the last minute as he tried to pull it around. Here's Chappie. Chappie has it knocked away. The Terriers will go to the corner. Centering pass. They were going for a line change. If they hadn't tried to change there, they had a wide open player in front for quite some time as the Penguins chop a puck out of their own end and try to break things out. Watson there to intercept it. Chappie takes it right back though. He'll go indirects looking for Golnack. Golnack winning the race to the puck. Rips through, tries to center to Pearsall. Just had his stick tied up when he did it.
You love that hustle there by Golnack.
He bounced off the boards to the outside. Driving in come the Terriers. A shot up high. The squish tender will blocker that away with the chest. And back comes the OG again. This line is buzzing. A shot from Golnack will be gobbled up and held on to. So the Penguins have an offensive zone opportunity here. Yeah, from about the 5-minute mark.
That's right.
In.
Jeremy, the Penguins trailing 4-2 on the scoreboard, but they have taken the lead in shots on goal. Currently up 22-17 in favor of the Penguins.
Is that in line with what the Commodore has in his unofficial shot clock?
Honestly, I would have probably put it a little bit closer to 50-50, but we'll go with what's on the scoreboard. Here comes Watson.
With speed as Bros defends the outside. We've got a bit of an angle. Shooting one high off the side of the cage.
Quick release there by Watson. Great job by Bros to take him wide.
Here's Jones coming through the neutral zone. Down low for a deflection by Carlson and a better save.
I love the play by Jones there. Takes the puck wide, allows Carlson to shoot to the net, Jeremy. Throws it on the ice. Low shot. Carlson able to get a stick on it. Great play.
Penguins will have an offensive zone draw. Trying to get that one more.
Here we go, off the faceoff.
Down low, Schweitzer battles. Now Jones twisting out of the corner, in front for Carlson. Carlson looking for Trek. That's the second time I've seen him just cut through that back door and find a spot. This one blocked.
You love the vision by Carlson there to see the streaking Linden track.
He was headed for the quad, George. Here comes Carlson. Twisting in front for Flume with a drive.
25 seconds to go. Penguins
now Caruso over to Flume. Flume blast one and it'll find the glove. And we'll get a stop. Offensive zone face-off here. Penguins keep playing like this. I see this score tighten up soon. It'll be Brenneman, Flume, Halliday, Caruso, and Foster. As the Terriers control
Nice play by Flume there to break that play up at the blue line.
Brenneman turns with it as time will run out. Here on the second period, the Penguins trailing 4-2. We're going to head to a quick intermission here and be right back with more Penguin action for you after this. Welcome back to Rochester. It's the Just Get Good Invitational semifinal. It's the Boston Terriers. It's your Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Penguins find themselves in a hole by a pair. But they have been coming. They have been pushing. They have been creating. So I'd look for an exciting third period here as the Penguins try to finish a comeback. They were down 4-1. Now it's 4-2. Swatted out of the air, Brenneman to Halliday. Coming across, here's Flume. Flume up for Foster. Foster around a defender. Looking in front, shooting one, and a sneaky shot. Kept out by the stick. Caruso in front looking for Flume. As the Penguins work it deep in the Terrier end again. Rolling puck. Sent down low. Boston will fire that one off the glass. Couldn't quite clear. Penguins up on the forecheck. It's been in this end the entire time.
Penguins picking up from where they left off in the second period.
There's Thomas on an offside zone entry here.
Jeremy, this is one of those character games. You know, you want to see what your squad's made of. Kyle Verbeek going into this third period, trailing by 2 goals. No doubt chatting up and coaching up the boys between periods. Should be a great test for the group.
As the Terriers try to gain the Penguins' end. There's Pelly to turn it back the other way. Golnack digging in front of the bench. Golnack up on that forecheck. Able to force a turnover. Here comes Pearsall. Weaving in. He'll be pickpocketed from behind. Out comes Boston. They try the other side. Maybe not out. Chappie got there. Couldn't quite chop it in. So Pelly will pick up in the Penguin and they'll regroup.
Oh, shifty play there by Pelly. Holy moly.
Now he darts to the middle. Cameron Pelly weaving through. A nice inside-out move as he shoots one low. He'll catch the goaltender leaning and holding on.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some more of that defense activation here in the third period as the Penguins trailing by 2 goals. Trying to push for offense. Now you have to be careful, especially when 61 Watson's on the ice. But I think you might see more and more of that D joining the rush.
I want to see the Penguins get to the net. I want to see a greasy one. I want to see a rebound. I want to see a heavy shot that finds one of the twigs, and you're using that body, creating body position, and making a hard play in front of that net. I think that's where the Penguins are going to have to come back as Schweitzer drives one towards the cage and goes for his own rebound.
Speaking of greasy, the Penguins scored 2 goals today, Jeremy. Where were they both scored from?
Pluto.
The blue paint, right in front.
Looks like we have some Boston fans tuning in. Welcome. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Remember, if you are listening to us, hit that subscribe button. If you don't know, if you have a or a YouTube account, you do. Most likely, if you got Gmail, you've got YouTube. Log into your Gmail. Use your Gmail login for Google. It'll get you into a YouTube account of your own. You can hit the subscribe button, and then after you do that, you're able to comment and chat us here in the booth. Like, of course, Aunt Stephanie did, and we got a Go Terriers out there, which we always like it when the opposing team fans join us as well. Watson with a shot down low. Squish able to keep it out. The rebound sitting at the side of the cage. And it'll be Terriers controlling here a bit. A shot comes in low. Sniped away by Jones, and he's gone. Up the left. Driving in for a shot that is stopped at another diving save on the rebound. And we get a arm raised.
They're calling Jones on the body check. Not the penalty the Penguins wanted to take there, as they've had all the momentum here in the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. Lucas Jones takes a body checking penalty, and now the Penguins are going to be playing shorthanded.
So Lucas Jones will sit for 90 seconds. Hopefully it's the full 90 seconds.
I agree.
As the faceoff will come to the right of the squish tender.
Penguins are going to send out Brenneman and Flume up front with Caruso and Foster to kill this off.
As it'll be controlled at the point by Boston. A shot up high, blocked out front by Foster. Rebound sits there, and the squish, it sat there. He squared up as it sat under Foster.
Yeah.
It just popped out, and there was nothing you could do there. Foster was on top of the puck, and when the puck came out, it came right to the stick of the Terrier.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that one. The puck was bouncing in like a pinball in the crease there. And
that's one of those, Foster doing a good job getting on top of that puck. But he's also got to be nervous, because if you cover a puck in the crease or something like that, it comes out.
That's right.
You know, it's a penalty shot against in a scenario like that. So, you want to, it's a tough situation. And Squish comes out to make a save, but the rebound is grabbed and put by. I didn't see what happened there. Trying to get the penalty off the board.
The puck squirted through, and it was kind of one of those in-between plays where the goalie, can he come out? So Squish came out with a diving poke check, got a piece of it, but the puck bounced off Thomas, the Terriers forward, who was able to capture it and put it in from a very bad angle. And Jeremy, you think about that, that penalty. Those are those key moments in the game, right? The Penguins had all the momentum. Terriers go to the power play, and you can see what that does to the game. So,
yeah, you got to stay out of the box. And we mentioned it earlier on their first power play. It looked very, very good.
Yep.
It's not a surprise that it becomes a factor in the game here.
I'll tell you, the Penguins, it'll be interesting to see the body language, the compete level, right? Penguins not used to being in this position, the two-time, defending just get good tournament champions. And you want to see who continues to bring it? Hopefully everyone.
I would think so. I think that's the character on this squad, as Pelly takes the puck away. Pelly at the Penguins line, able to work it up to Golnak. Golnak will dump it in. Terriers will get control behind their own net.
I can tell you one player is going to keep grinding. That's Owen Golnak.
This entire line, you saw Pearsall digging in there, making plays right in front of the Terrier bench. He's back on the puck in the corner as the Terriers will try the left wing breakout. Penguins pressure will force the turnover here to Track. Up for Schweitzer. Rolling puck picked up by Track with speed in, trying to pull it to the forehand. Carlson following up. Neither one can get the shot off, but there's Jones. Jones will bank it to the corner. Good indirect play here to Carlson. Carlson stops. Up to Bros. Bros across to Track. Track has it roll off his stick. Back come the Terriers as they sauce it across. It'll come to the corner of the Penguins' end. A centering feed off the Penguin defender, Burrows, as the Penguins try to counterattack here. Ducking in is Carlson. Carrying all the way around. Tripped on the play. The Boston fans not in agreement. But let's see this Penguins power play get to work.
That's right. Penguins have done miraculous things, Jeremy. They really have. So if they're going to do something here, this would be a good time to start. With 9:55 to go, the Penguins still up in shots, 29-20. So the Penguins have definitely held the territorial advantage for most of this game, but the only score that matters is the 6-2 score in favor of Boston.
Penguins to the power play as it's shot past Chappell.
Again, you see that the Penguins win the faceoff there, but the puck manages to come out of the zone. Hopefully they can get that puck back.
Knocked away from Flume, and back come the Terriers shorthanded. They'll put it deep in the Penguin end.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get a penalty.
That's just a can't be doing that.
And the Penguins need a power play. They got a power play. They gave the power play back with a body check, and now we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct on top of it.
He earned it.
As David Chappell disagrees with the referee. So the Penguins will be shorthanded 3 minutes here. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I think the boys have to keep their composure more than that. It was, from my vantage point, Jeremy, right in front of the cine oven. Looked to be a pretty obvious polish off into the boards. Play we don't need to be taking when you're trailing and trying to get on the board. And I know Coach Verbeek is not going to want them anybody yapping at the refs. That's what his job is, right?
Yes. Shot comes in on Squish. He'll get a stop and hold there. So the Penguins will have a 3-minute penalty here to Chappell. They still have a minute left on the Terrier minor to Watson before he'll jump out. I can only put a minute and a half up at a time, so I haven't figured out double minors yet. So we'll try to keep you up to date here. As a shot comes in, the Squish tender able to block her to the corner, and the Penguins will clear. It's Foster. As the Penguins work it into the offensive zone for a shot that misses the cage. In front for Carlson. He'll wind, he'll fire, and he'll find the chest protector there.
Coach Verbeek on the bench, gathering the boys around, chatting them up, trying to keep their head right where it needs to be, right there in this game. Still 9 minutes to play.
You know what I like right there? You see Coach Halliday clapping as the boys come off.
Yeah.
You know, that's the positive energy you need in the example.
Yeah.
You know, that's what all the boys should be doing right now. Hey, we got the next one. Win the next shift. Win the next shift. That should be the message on the bench right now. As Brenneman finds it, Caruso up top. It'll be popped to the corner for Halliday. They'll twist and turn behind the net. Watson will be out in about 10 as Brenneman battles.
And then they're going to have a power play for just under 2 minutes here.
Out comes Watson. 1:50 on the man advantage as they dart into the offensive zone. Setting it up along the wall. Good battle level there. And they're going to get it back here as finished off was Halliday. And we'll get a back checking here as they take the puck away. I'm actually going to throw the extra penalty up.
Yeah,
because there's only 3 seconds left. And we'll negate the rest of the Penguins penalty to Chappell here with a penalty on Boston.
Yeah, so that's going to kill off the remainder of that Chappell double minor as both teams will skate with 4 men aside here for the next 90 seconds.
That's a shot from Bros is deflected out front. They'll battle in the corner. Pearsall and Golnick, the Penguins goal scorers, go to work. As Pearsall darts down the middle, his shot blocked. He'll get it right back in the corner. Down low for Golnick. Golnick in front, a rolling puck. Swiped that by Pearsall, couldn't get it through to the cage. Back come the Terriers. It'll be Burrows to it. In the Penguin end as he comes out.
Yeah.
Here's Golnick. Up the outside to the corner. All the way up top to Bolus. Bolus back to the OG as they play a give and go.
Yep.
But it went off a stick in behind. Bolus will get on the forecheck here.
You see both Pearsall and Golnack making the change with the puck in the offensive zone. That's what you want to see here.
A takeaway from Carlson as he tries for Pelly at the point. Will be knocked away at the last possible second. Foster to the biscuit. Banked off the boards in front of the Terrier bench.
Oh, boy.
Here's Carlson turning with it. He's weaving in. He's forced to the outside. He'll stop and pull up looking for a teammate in front. He had Bolus. I think it's stick lift at the last second.
Well, Carlson just so dangerous. Shifty on those edges.
A shot comes in from the point that's blocked. Penguins changing, and that'll be too many men.
Oh, boy.
As the player jumping on, Chappie hadn't gotten to the bench. So it will be a power play for the Terriers. .6:25 to play in this one. It'll be Schweitzer to take the draw. Terriers with the man advantage here. Won by Boston. So control up at the top of the zone.
I look Foster in front of the net right now, doing a great job keeping position, keeping the eyes of the squish tender on the puck.
As Flume swipes it away. He'll feather it across to Schweitzer. It's knocked away from him, but Flume will follow on to the backhand. And all the way to the corner. He's wrestled to the ice as Schweitzer will get to it. Penguins short-handed here, controlling in the Boston end. Caruso. As Flume spins it behind the net. Tick, tick, tick goes the penalty.
Nice play by Flume there. Protecting that puck with his body, going back and forth. Obviously a skilled player, D'Angelo Flume, making some great plays.
And he was able to get a change, get Jones on the ice. So good job by the Penguins there. Now Brenneman jumps on as well. Terriers try to set up here. Less than 30 on the power play.
Oh, buddy. Look for him.
Oh, Jones trying to sneak it through to Brenneman. It'll come off a stick to the corner.
Jones better be careful. He's whacking with one of the Terriers players.
We've already seen a couple penalties here for retaliation type stuff.
That's right. The refs aren't going to let it go.
No, as a driving Terrier comes in.
Oh, nice play, Squish.
Squish will block her to the outside. Actually, I think it went off the shoulder.
Penalty's over. You got Halliday on the ice now.
Halliday jumping into the play. Banked off the boards for Jones. Jones carries up the outside, darting to the middle, stick lift. He just couldn't get clear of McCann. Or McCain, is it McCain?
I think it's McCann.
Great job there. Showing that he's not just offensive. That was a good defensive play to tie up Jones there. Puck deflects around, it'll be dumped in behind Track. Boston down low to get it. Track battles to the corner, he'll free it up for Bros. Bros reversing to Track. Nice outlet here to Jones as the Penguins dart through center. Will find Pearsall. Pearsall driving in, trying to get to the middle.
Wait to see the individual play there.
Yeah, but you got to get to the middle. That's you're at a time right now where maybe that puck pops free and you get a break. As Chappell will get to it. He'll send it up the wall off of Halliday. Now Pearsall following on. Physical play along the wall as it'll come free to Chappie for a dump.
It's a high dump.
An upper decker.
I'll tell you what.
As it'll come off the skate of a Terrier. What are you going to tell me?
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich for breakfast, Jeremy.
Here comes Golnack. Off the stick of Bolus. Gathered in by the Terrier defense, but Bolus up on the forecheck trying to disrupt. In come the Terriers. Pop to the outside, and now played down low.
3 minutes left. By the way, the Mid-Fairfield team has beat Rocco in their semifinal matchup 7-0. So Mid-Fairfield will be awaiting their opponent, the winner of this game.
Here's Pelly trying to get it up ice. He has Carlson if he can find him. His second attempt gets through. He's got Bolas with him. He'll try to send it across. Bolas on a bouncing puck, just couldn't get it towards the cage. As everybody careens to that corner. Schweitzer up on the forecheck. Now Bolas will pull it around. In front for Carlson. It'll come free to Caruso with a blast. That shot deflects wide.
Now look
Carlson up on the forecheck.
Predictably, Carlson just not turning the motor off. Still going.
We're near the 2-minute mark here. As the Terriers try to pop free. Caruso angling to the outside. Foster coming to the guy on the back door. And the Penguins defense keep that away from the squish tender. Flume getting deep in the zone here. As Brenneman will chop it up to him. D'Angelo Flume joined by Brenneman. Over to Brenneman. As he cuts to the inside, he tried to feather it back.
I liked it.
Little give and go action is Flume looking for Jones there.
Yeah.
Here's Brenneman now. Jones along the wall. Has it knocked away. And out come the Terriers. Jones on the back check, able to disrupt things, and here's Burrows in the corner. You were thinking he could have gotten a hook, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe getting away with one. Maybe this laid a good no call there by the officials. As Burrows will crash down. Rolling puck free to Jones for a shot down the wall. It'll come off of Burrows to the corner. Halliday trying to get it. Pearsall will. Pearsall switching with Halliday. Now Pearsall around to the top. It's Track over to Burrows. Burrows, look, I saw it. He saw it.
Yeah, he sure did.
But McCann takes it away, and Squish will block or stick one to the area behind the net. The forward there just read it at the last second too, and as back come the Terriers, it's Watson down the wing, looking to drive the middle. Forced off the stick of Squish to the corner, and the Terriers will play it low to high.
The Penguins aren't giving up here, and that's all you could ask for. Good effort by the boys, as they are going to fall to the Terriers here this morning in the semifinal game.
So a 6-2 final. We certainly want to let everybody know we did see Ryland Calabrese is headed off with a medical attention.
Yep.
Was alert, was with his dad, had plenty of assistance. So we'll certainly keep you updated on that as you follow us here on City TV. But we're certainly wishing him well. We'll get updates out to you as best as we can. But thank you, everybody, for joining us here. We'll go to the Commodore for the 3 stars.
Jeremy, what we're going to do is we're just going to congratulate the Boston Junior Terriers on this matchup. In lieu of the 3 stars, I think the Penguins battled hard. They overcame some adversity here, seeing their goaltender go down. Proud of the boys, the way they fought back. And despite the shot advantage, 30-22 in favor of the Penguins, it's the Terriers who are going to advance by a score of 6-2. And we'll give the Terriers all 3 stars for this game.
Very good. We will be back in action next week from Cleveland, Ohio, as the Penguins will take on the Grizzlies.
The Oakland Junior Grizzlies.
OJG. So we'll see you then. And Cleveland, you've been warned. We're on the way.